Good evening. Hello everyone. Pop your hands up. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to picture yourself in a large open field. Hello my darlings, welcome back to my new video. Today I'm going to take you through the top 3 things that they don't tell you about opening up to spirit. Alright, so are you ready? Number 1. They don't tell you that if you open up to spirits that are light, that are the purest energy, the highest integrity, the angelic realms that are pure, beautiful love and light, that you will feel amazing. They don't tell you this. And there's a lot out there in the medium. There's a lot of people out there that fear spirit, and with good reason. You know, some people might have had like a weird experience or a bad experience, or you know, just heard of these experiences, or maybe they've watched lots of films, or maybe they've absorbed lots of articles or blogs or what have you, and they just get a little bit of the heebie-jeebies. Heebie-jeebies, remember that saying? The heebie-jeebies. And yes, I can relate to that. I myself had bad experiences, or so I thought, and scary experiences where I wasn't always feeling secure with spirit, wasn't always feeling that this was for my greater good. But actually, when I relay those experiences now and go back in time, a lot of that experience and fear is based on the fact that I didn't really have an understanding of what spirit were actually trying to communicate. And because I was so terrified, there were so many blocks up, they could have literally said anything to me and I would have jumped out my skin and be like, oh my gosh, they're next to me, they're scary, they're awful. In actual fact, they were just trying to find many ways to communicate and trying to get through as best they could. So it's very much like, you know, if you've got a mobile phone and you can't find a signal, yet you can find a signal next to a window, and you end up that you're on an important phone call, so you sit on the windowsill and then you might lean your head slightly out the window with the phone in your hand. I'm taking it to extreme here, but you get the picture. Like, so you're not safe really, as you would be sat on a settee, because you're balancing on a windowsill with your head out the window trying to get a signal. So it's about understanding what's going on around you. So, and to know that you are safe, but you've got the choice here. You've got the choice to sit on that windowsill, or you've got the choice to, you know, look at other ways of getting a better signal. And my point is, you've got a choice whether you want to connect to the higher energies that will look after you and give you love and support, and take the time to learn this and tune into it so that you can connect to the higher realms of spirit. Okay, you get that choice. That's one thing they don't tell you. They don't tell you that you get the choice, and it's your decision as to what element of spirit you want to connect with and you want to link in with. And obviously working with the angels is like the best thing ever. So that would be my recommendation for you, to start there and start with the higher energies. And that's something I can take you through in Psychic Preschool and my actual school that opens up. So that's number 1. Number 2, I've got my notes here. You feel so much lighter. You feel so much lighter. It's like weird almost. It's like a weight has been lifted off your shoulder. Now, the reason you feel so much lighter is because when you are a psychic, or when you've got any kind of gift, spirit naturally navigate themselves around you. So you're a little bit like a magnet, and imagine that magnet there has got loads of hairpins and grips going towards it, and it gets piled up on, and then the grips can't stick anymore. That's what spirit do. So they attach themselves around you because they know that you can actually speak to people and you can pass a message. So they stay with you. So when you actually start to embrace your gift and you start to research and look into it and develop, they take a step back and go, she's actually taking the time here, so we'll give her some space. It's okay. So a lot of people freak out and think they've lost their gift, but you haven't lost your gift at all. It's just that spirit know that you're there now, and they know that you're going to be around. So they give you a little bit of personal space. Number 3, you feel so protected. Like, I just can't even begin to put this into some kind of words, but I'm going to have to find a way, because this is a YouTube video that's training you. But it's basically, you feel so loved and protected. It's crazy. You kind of feel like, have you ever had any fears, like flying or being in a car or heights or anything like that, where you've been in a situation where you've either had to get on the plane, or you've had to get in the car, or you've had to stand up on a high building for whatever reason, and you just feel safe and an overwhelm of calm? That spirit with you, because they will protect you like a big brother. They'll protect you like you've got big solid arms wrapped around you, and you've been wrapped up in like bubble wrap and just loved, you will feel that urgent love and that urgent protection. And I say urgent because you can ask for it and it just appears, and you can just feel it all around you, and it's the most beautiful thing in the world. And that will come to you because they love you so much, and because they want to give you support and they want to protect you. And that is like when you've got that force around you and that love. If you can imagine how you feel when you get loved, you know, anyone that's loved is more confident, it just shows up more powerfully, more like kind and radiant. Anyone that has love, you can just see when someone's being loved. You can see when they're adored and when they're protected and when they've got people around them that love them. It enriches their life, it enriches their soul. And when you've got spirit around you protecting you, it enriches your life, it enriches your soul. So it acts in exactly the same way. So let me know, my darlings, if you knew that spirit bring you any of those three things. Did you know that? Did you know that they've had these opportunities that are available once you open up, that you can have these top three things? You know, did you know that you can actually open up to the highest of energies, and you can only work with those energies if you choose to? Did you know that?